Hi everybody, today we're going to look at the Canvas Instructor Gradebook. We're going to start by looking at viewing options. I'll also show you a feature that will automatically submit zeros for any unsubmitted work. We'll look at applying filters inside the gradebook, and I'll show you how to send messages based on student work directly from the gradebook. To get started, I'm going to go to a Canvas course and I'm going to show you the default settings. So by default, you can see I have a bunch of assignments, and notice it starts with the course prep. It says Module 1, Module 1, Module 2. As I scroll through and I pass all the tech lives, you see I'm back to Module 1 again to pick up lessons, followed by homework and quizzes. To look at things in a more organized way, we're going to click on the gear. We're going to move to View Options. Then on the Arrange By, I'm going to click the menu and I'm going to say Module first to last. This will put the assignments in order from each module. On the Show, I want to get rid of unpublished assignments because I don't want them in my gradebook. Instead, I'm going to hide assignment group totals. This will just give me the grades for the assignments, but it won't give me totals per assignment type. We're going to say Apply Settings, and then let's scroll back to the beginning so that I can show you now I have everything in Module 1 followed by everything in Module 2. As you can see, this is still a lot of information to look at all at once. To have a smaller view, I can click on Apply Filters, and I can select to only view one module at a time. Now that I selected Module 4, the only thing showing in my gradebook are things for Module 4. If I want to make that even smaller, I can hit Apply Filters again. Then I can pick an assignment group. So I could say I only want to look at discussions, maybe only look at assignments. It depends on your class to what options you'll have. So notice I picked Module 4 and discussions. If I want to see all discussions, I can just X out the Module 4. Then my gradebook will show all of the discussions for the course. Back in the filters, you also have choices to pick submissions, and then you could look at things that are ungraded, have submissions, has no submissions, or has unposted grades. This will let you focus on just the things you need to grade or just the students who didn't submit an assignment. When you go to an assignment and click near the name of the assignment, 3 dots will pop up. When you click the 3 dots, you'll get a menu that will let you sort, take you to the speed grader, message students who. Let's click on that. From here, you can sort the students by students who have not submitted, those you have not graded, maybe you want to tell them there'll be a slight delay, scored more than, scored less than if you think you need to give students some pointers on how to do better on coming assignments, or reassign. I want to remind you that this is doing column by column, so it's not looking at their overall grade when you're picking this option. When you're looking at the total grade, it may help to move it to the beginning of the gradebook. That way you have the name of the student by their score. To move the column, click on the 3 dots and say Move to Front. Let's go back to the gradebook settings. In the settings, we have the choice to automatically apply a grade of 0 for any missing submissions. Notice that I'm in my practice course right now and my test student has an 80%. When I change the settings to automatically apply a 0 grade for any missing submissions and I push Apply, I can see the grade changes, which shows the student their real grade in the class. Without the 0 submitted, students have an inflated grade if they're missing assignments. You also have choices about late work to automatically apply a deduction to late submissions, but make sure you stay in line with any late work policies in the course. As we're rearranging how we see our gradebook, that doesn't change how a student sees the gradebook. To see the student view, I'm going to go to my home page and click on Student View. When I click on Grades, as a student, I can change the way I see my grade. So I can arrange by assignment group, due date, module, or the name of the assignment. You'll want to change viewing options in your course for each session and for each class that you're teaching. This will help you have a better understanding of how students are progressing in your courses.